Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC P2071 indicates that the intake manifold tuning IMT valve is stuck in a low RPM position in the Honda Odyssey model years 2011 to 2017. The IMT valve plays a crucial role in optimizing engine performance by adjusting the intake airflow based on engine speed, enhancing efficiency and power delivery. When the valve is stuck, it may cause issues like decreased engine performance or poor fuel economy. The IMT actuator, which controls the valve, is located near the intake manifold. It is essential to clear this error code and investigate any other associated issues, such as poor connections or loose terminals, particularly affecting the IMT actuator and the engine control module, PCM. Performing a thorough diagnostic check using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, is key in identifying the root cause of this code. The IMT valve is essential for maintaining optimal airflow within the engine's intake system. It contributes to the engine's efficiency by modifying the runner length and how air enters the engine, depending on its speed. If the IMT valve becomes stuck in a low RPM position, it can severely affect valve timing and engine combustion dynamics, resulting in reduced power output and increased emissions. The actuator responsible for regulating this valve is situated on the intake manifold, where it faces both the engine and the air intake. Its proper function ensures that the engine can adapt to various operational demands. Miscommunications or failures in this actuator due to electrical faults or mechanical blockage can lead to this particular DTC being triggered. Common causes for DTC P2071 include intermittent failures, where the IMT system operates correctly at times, but fails under certain conditions. Poor connections at the IMT actuator or the PCM could lead to unreliable signals being sent, triggering the error code. Additionally, loose terminals can result in intermittent connectivity, affecting the actuator's performance. Another significant contributor could be a short circuit in the wiring between the PCM and the IMT actuator. Each of these issues must be investigated carefully, especially given how interconnected the actuator and PCM systems are. Diagnose each potential cause systematically to ensure that no underlying issues remain unaddressed. When the IMT valve is stuck in a low RPM position, several symptoms can become evident. Owners may notice a decrease in overall engine performance, meaning less responsiveness and power, particularly during acceleration. This condition often leads to poor fuel economy, as the vehicle struggles to use air intake effectively to maintain proper combustion ratios. Typically, the check engine light is activated, alerting the driver to the existence of an issue that requires attention. These symptoms can significantly affect the vehicle's drivability and should prompt a diagnostic examination as soon as possible. Monitoring the vehicle's performance for these signs is essential in addressing issues before they escalate. In the first step of troubleshooting DTC P2071, begin by turning the ignition switch to the on position, second position. This provides power to the vehicle's systems without starting the engine. Use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the existing DTC from the vehicle's memory. Once cleared, proceed to perform the IMT test in the inspection menu of the HDS. This test assesses the functionality of the IMT valve in real time, allowing for observation of its operations. If the results indicate that the system is functioning correctly at that instance, it may suggest an intermittent issue that warrants further investigation into possible electrical failures, such as poor connectivity or loose connections. Proper documentation of DTC behavior is also essential for effective future diagnostics. After administering the IMT test, evaluate the results. If the outcome is satisfactory, indicating that the IMT valve is functioning correctly. This may suggest that the DTC is the result of an intermittent failure. At this point, investigations should shift focus toward examining the connections, particularly those associated with the IMT actuator and the PCM. A common issue in electrical systems is the presence of poor connections or loose terminals that can cause erratic behavior or codes to appear temporarily. If the system is deemed operational, attention should be directed toward identifying these weak points to restore reliability and consistency in the signals conveyed between the components. Turning the ignition switch to the lock position 0 is essential for safety before disconnecting components. After ensuring that the vehicle is off, proceed to disconnect the IMT actuator's 5P connector, effectively isolating it from the circuit. Once disconnected, switch the ignition back to the on position 2 to allow the HDS to read specific data related to the IMT valve. This step will facilitate a systematic approach to diagnosing whether the issue lies within the actuator or the PCM itself. Isolating the IMT actuator helps clarify whether it is receiving proper signals and working as expected, paving the way for deeper investigation into the root cause of DTC P2071. With the ignition still in on position, use the HDS to check the IMT valve SW status in the data list. This diagnostic function reveals whether the IMT valve is closed, indicated by close, or if it remains open. If the result shows close, indicating that the valve is in the proper position, the troubleshooting path aligns towards step 12, addressing further electrical diagnostics. Conversely, if it indicates open or any alternative status, troubleshooting continues with step 8. The IMT valve should properly communicate its position to ensure adequate performance and emissions control, making this test critical in determining the system's health. If the IMT valve SW test indicates that the valve is not closed, turn the ignition switch to lock 0. After securing the vehicle in the off position, follow the sequence to jump the SCS line using the HDS. This step ensures that all relevant systems are properly engaged for testing. Following this, disconnect the PCM connector B, which features 49 pins. This action effectively isolates the PCM, allowing the technician to verify data integrity and connectivity on critical terminal B19. This process plays a significant role in identifying issues between connectors that might lead to communication failures or improper signal relays in related systems. Continuity testing between PCM connector terminal B19 and body ground is vital. This step involves using a multimeter to ensure that there is an uninterrupted electrical path between these points. If continuity is confirmed, the next action requires repairing any shorts present in the wire leading from the PCM to the IMT actuator. A shorted wire can dramatically affect the functionality of any component, as it can either hinder power delivery or interfere with signal integrity. Therefore, corrective measures must be put in place immediately after confirming continuity before proceeding to the following steps. On the other hand, if continuity is not present, the procedure continues to step 31 for further diagnostics. Once repairs regarding the DTC P2071 code are made, it's crucial to verify that the fixes have adequately addressed the underlying problem. Begin by confirming that all previously noted issues, such as wiring shorts or poor connections, have been effectively resolved. Clear the code from the system using the HDS and initiate a retest to observe the IMT system's performance. This step reevaluates whether the system now operates correctly without the trouble code reappearing. Ensuring the car shows no signs of the code returning indicates successful repairs. Continuous monitoring and diagnostic practices are essential for maintaining vehicle performance. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P2071, it is essential to establish a routine for preventive maintenance. Regular inspections of the IMT actuator and associated wiring will go a long way in avoiding intermittent failures. Keeping connections clean, tight, and free from corrosion is critical for ensuring the reliability of the IMT system. Furthermore, the vehicle's wiring should be secured and protected from wear and environmental damage, as this can lead to shorts that trigger diagnostic trouble codes. Implementing a strategy for frequent inspections can save time and money in repair efforts while enhancing overall vehicle performance. In summary, understanding the role of the IMT valve and its actuator in the Honda Odyssey 2011 to 2017 models is vital for accurate diagnostics and repair processes. The DTC P2071 serves as a reminder that electrical connections and wiring can often be the source of operational issues. Recognizing symptoms early, such as decreased performance and the check engine light activation, can lead to timely interventions. Furthermore, proactive preventive maintenance practices can significantly enhance the longevity and performance of the system. Ultimately, prioritizing thorough diagnostics and regular inspections is crucial for maintaining a well-functioning vehicle and preventing future occurrences of this trouble code. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!